Caballero Villamayor, known professionally as Nora Aunor, was a Filipino actress, recording artist, and film producer. Aunor also appeared in several stage plays, television shows, and concerts. She was known as Philippine cinema's superstar and was conferred as a National Artist of the Philippines for Film and Broadcast Arts in 2022. The Hollywood Reporter called her the Grand Dame of Philippine cinema for her performances in the films and for her contributions to the Philippine film industry. Nora Aunor was born on May 21, 1953 in Barrio San Francisco, Iriga, Camarines, Sir to Antonia Caballero and Eustaquio Villamayor. She had 9 siblings. When Nora was growing up, her grandmother Teresa taught her to sing. The first song she learned was The Way of a Clown. Her aunt, Belen Aunor, taught her diction, interpretation, and expression while singing, and gave her screen name. Before fame, she had a poverty-stricken childhood, selling peanuts on buses and cold water in front of the Bicol Express train station to make ends meet. She became a champion at the Daragold Jamboree radio singing contest, singing her winning piece You and the Night and the Music. After that, she won in another radio singing contest, the Liberty Big Show. She entered the national singing contest, Tawag Nang Tang Halen, was defeated on her first try, but became champion on her second attempt. The Grand National Finals of Tawag Nang Tang Halen was on May 29, 1967, where she sang Moonlight Becomes You. Aunor went to Mabini Memorial College for first grade and transferred to Nichols Air Base Elementary School on reaching second grade. She finished high school at Generosa de Leon Memorial College, an affiliate of Centro Escolar University. She rose to fame in the following years as both a singer and actress. After her film debut all over the world, she transitioned into heavy drama with highly acclaimed performances in films such as Tatlong Tom Walang Dios, Minsay Izinga Mugamo, Anakanding Anak Mo, Himala, Bulacan SA City Jail, and Bona. In the following decades, her performances in the Flaw Contemplation Story, Bakit May Kahapon Pa, The Womb, and Dementia gave her further international recognition and numerous international awards and nominations. For her work, Aunor received 17 FAMAS Award nominations and was a Hall of Fame inductee, winning 5 Best Actress awards. She is the most nominated actress in the history of the Gawad Urian Awards with 21 nominations, winning 7. And the only performer to be chosen as one of the best actors and actresses of the decade in 3 different decades, 1980s, 1990s, and 2010s by the same awards body. She is the only Filipino to win the Asian Film Award for Best Actress. She won 9 trophies from PMPC Star Awards for her work in film and television, as well as 8 Metro Manila Film Festival Awards. For Luna Awards, 5 Young Critics Circle Awards, a Cairo International Film Festival Award, an Asia Pacific Screen Award, an Asian Film Award, among others. Aunor and actor Christopher de Leon married on January 25, 1975 in a civil ceremony. She and de Leon have 1 biological child, actor Ian de Leon, and 4 adopted children, Lotlet de Leon, Matet de Leon, Kiko, and Kenneth. She and Christopher renewed their vows on January 27, 1976, in a religious ceremony officiated by Rev. Alexius Rodriguez. The couple later separated, and their marriage was dissolved in 1996. Aunor was awarded, recognized, and received multiple nominations from different organizations, academe, institutions, critics, and award-giving bodies for her work in film, television, music, and theater. She is the most nominated actress for the leading role in the long history of FAMAS Awards, having nominated 17 times since 1973 when she was first nominated for A Gift of Love, but only second to Eddie Garcia with 23 nominations both in leading and supporting role. With her 5th FAMAS Award for Best Actress in 1991, Aunor became the 6th performer to be elevated to the FAMAS Hall of Fame, joining the likes of Eddie Garcia, Joseph Estrada, Cardo Solis, Fernando Poe Jr., and Vilma Santos. This award is given to the person who won more than 5 times in its particular category. She is also the only performer in the history of FAMAS Awards to be nominated for 15 straight years from 1973 to 1987. Aunor had more international Best Actress awards and nominations more than any other Filipino actor. She is the only Filipino actress who have won international awards from 5 different continents. Among Filipino actors, she had the most Lifetime Achievement Awards received locally and internationally for her contribution in film, television, music, and theater. Aunor died aged 71 on the night of April 16, 2025, at the Medical City Ortigas in Pasig. As an actress, Nora was unmatched. She gave life to characters who cried the tears of the nation, who spoke the words we often couldn't. In Himala, her legendary line, "Walang Himala," became a cinematic moment that echoed across generations. In the Flaw Contemplation story, she made millions weep with her portrayal of truth and justice. With over 170 films, each performance was a masterclass. Raw, real, unforgettable. Her brilliance was undeniable. Nora Aunor has earned over 200 acting awards, including Best Actress wins from the Gawad-Yurian, FAMAS, Metro Manila Film Festival, and Cinemalaya. She was named Best Performer at the 2012 Asian Film Awards and was internationally acclaimed in festivals from Cairo to Venice. And in 2022, the nation finally gave her the highest artistic honor, National Artist for Film, a title she long deserved and one we all celebrated. Like many stars, her light dimmed for a time. Personal battles, public scrutiny, exile in the United States. But a true superstar never fades, she rises again. And when Nora Aunor returned to the screen, she reminded us all why she was, and will always be, the greatest. To her millions of fans, she was not just an actress. She was a guy, an inspiration to the poor, a voice of the unheard, a symbol of true talent rising above all odds. Nora Aunor is not just a part of Philippine entertainment history. She is the history. She is the heartbeat of Filipino cinema, the voice of a nation, the superstar then, now, and forever. A true artist doesn't just act, he serves his people through art. Nora Aunor, thank you, Ada Guy. You are and will always be our brightest star. Homebody, the superstar Nora Aunor lives here. Superstar Nora Aunor has lost count of the number of times she transferred residences. The Inquirer home visit, which coincided with Christmas Eve preparations, turned into a sentimental journey for a guy, as the superstar is fondly called by her fans. In one corner of the house hangs a framed photo of the superstar waving from the second-floor window of a nondescript apartment. She recounted that her family had moved to Native because it was near the places where director Artemio Marquez shot their string of pop-boiler hits in the 1970s. From that humble flat in Native, she later moved to mansions in La Vista, Green Hills, Valencia, Balit, and Corinthian Gardens, to name a few. "My house is smaller now compared to before," she said. She recounted that her first big property in La Vista was 3,000 square meters. Another home in Jackson, Green Hills, was just as sprawling. Her Valencia home was a lucky charm, she recalled, because some people believed it harbored a white dwarf. "But I had to sell it to produce movies," she remarked. On at least 2 occasions, she had to sell her home in order to produce such classics as Gerardo de Leon's Bana and Mario O'Hara's Tatlong Tom Walang Dios. "People don't know that when I move houses, there's always a good reason," she explained. "I don't mind losing money, as long as I can produce a decent film." Even though it is modest in her estimation, her latest Quezon City address, however, is special because it also serves as home, a veritable museum, for her ever-growing collection of trophies and other memorabilia. This time, she allotted an entire room to her numerous industry awards, local and foreign, for television, theater, music, and the movies, from critics and academicians. "Before, my trophies were scattered in my small condo unit," the singer-actress told the Inquirer in Filipino. "Now, I made sure that they are all in one place." According to IMDb, she has won at least 66 acting awards. It is by no means complete. There are still a few missing ones, she owned up. I lost some of the Pattis trophies for her TV show Superstar and Angi Makule na Dagdagan I Nor because I kept transferring homes. 2 of the 8 Best Actress trophies from the Metro Manila Film Festival are nowhere in sight. Good thing she was able to save her Best Performer award for Itse in 1978, because it was the first and only time such a recognition was given by the MMFF. She also cannot find her citation from the Outstanding Women in Nations Service Towns, along with a similar honor from the Quezon City government. I am asking help from the award-giving bodies. I want to have replicas of the missing trophies made, she said. Fortunately, she was able to retrieve from Music Museum her trophy as grand champion in the singing tilt Tawag Nang, which she topped in 1968 with the song Moonlight Becomes You. That was the trophy that started it all, she quipped. Who would have known that this wisp of a girl from Irigo would win not only the hearts of the judges of Tawag Nang Tang Halen, but also charm critics and cineasts from all over the world. Occupying special places of honor are her various international awards. Best Actress from the Elist Cairo Film Fest for the Flaw Contemplation Story 1995, and her triple whammy for Thy Womb, Bisada d'Oro in Venice, Asian Film Awards in Hong Kong, and Asia Pacific Screen Awards in Brisbane 2012. Also stored in the trophy room is an extensive music collection tapes of songs she recorded for the musical variety show Superstar. It was on air for 22 years, she reported. Other souvenirs from her storied life are displayed in the house, including 2 portraits by painter Pek Pinon, who was also known as comedian Tugak. One of the paintings depicts Guy's winning moment as a princess of Philippine movies, while the other shows a young guy wearing a traditional terno. Hanging on the walls are paintings by Guy's friend John Rendez. Most of the artworks portrays superheroes and other pop culture icons, but one features angels and is displayed next to an ivory Santo Niña. The child Jesus figure is one of 2 that she was able to keep through the years. I've lost many antique imahens. A warrior Santo Niño was borrowed by a friend for a procession, but it was never returned to me. She maintains a healthy attitude toward worldly possessions. If it disappears, that's God's will. Maybe there's a better replacement. Displayed beside another Santo Niña figure is a photo of Mater Dolorosa, a weeping Virgin Mary. My mother conceived me in the Mater Dolorosa. When she saw it in the procession, she followed it. She was beautified in its eyes. For the holidays, she put up a Christmas tree, spruced up by her assistant Luigi Navarro, while the gifts underneath were wrapped with the help of John's daughter, Anna Kane Porter. She remembered past Christmases that she spent all by her lonesome with only John and his family as her companions for Noche Buena. It was in stark contrast to previous holiday seasons when her parents were still around. When I was still new in show business, we always had a Christmas party at home, she reminisced. My mother took care of the food and the gifts for the guests. Everyone was welcome. Friends, fans, reporters, co-stars, and relatives from Bickel. We also had a singing contest for the staff of NV Productions. Since her home in La Vista had a swimming pool, the revelry always ended with guests wading in the water. We were pushing. It was really fun. How she misses those halcyon days of her youth. Happy memories. I hope to throw another big party before I retire from showbiz. Another big dream is to build a vacation home in the province. I want a rest house in Bicol, but first I plan to buy a farm in Nueva Ecija, she volunteered. She is eyeing a 6,000 SQM property where she can raise turkey, chicken, pigs, and several head of cattle. It can be a good business someday, she pointed out. I want to start small, even if it's simple, at least have my own business. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support the channel. Your support means a lot. Hit the notification bell so you never miss out on new content. Always take care.